not sure if you guys can actually see that little sign there just at the crest, but it says Burt Miller Arboretum. And just beyond that, Rob and I had a little bit of a break for lunch. And we are coming into the back of Balls Falls Conservation. And not really sure how to classify this. I think they do kind of mention that it's a little bit of a historical kind of village of sorts. So there are some, whoops, trying to get my footing with the cleats here. So there's a few old buildings. I can't recall exactly what's all here, but maybe we can have a little bit of a gander. But the Bruce Trail goes right through. Right? Oh, there's a marker. This is the village blacksmith. Let's see what this says. Okay, I won't stay here for too long, but I'll let you pause and read as you see fit. Little church. Let's see what's over here. Anything on the, oh yeah. Ah, bigger sign. '50s. See how close we are to the road here. Don't really see a placard for this building. It does look fairly old. Church. And another placard here. Village of Glen Elgin. The ball house itself. General store. Oh, law office. That's what he was. He was a lawyer. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Farmer's flatbed wagon. I'll take some pictures here for you folks as well, in case you would like to read and it doesn't come through in the video. Sleigh. Kind of reminds you of the Flintstones, doesn't it? And finally, probably the mill, judging by those discs laying on the ground. Be really cool to see inside. And a long way down. Oh, that's what I call a bench. There we go. This is Balls Falls. Alright folks, we're going to take some pictures and head back on the trail shortly. Okay, so we crossed through the little village and came across a little bridge that went over the river, of course, and came our way through this little clearing. And now we can actually see the other side of the gorge and the falls. A little bit of a rainbow happening with all the mist. Lots and lots of water coming down. More ice on the trail, but we kept our crampons on, and ice is nothing. Well, for now. A little more of a view of sorts. We're gonna get a little higher up, but not sure if the view is gonna get any better. Very, very similar to the Devil's Punch Bowl, where like it's arced and you can see all the layers. The Devil's Punch Bowl is downriver. Don't think it's the same river. I think it's just a part of a drainage system now, but it's closer to Hamilton. All good?
Good.
Okay. There might be a lookout a little bit further down the trail, but we'll see. Yeah, it's already obscured. Road. Arg. Ah! Vineyard. Gimme. Alright, folks. When something else is of interest, I'll get you back out. Alright, folks, so just taking a little bit of a break. We're maybe, between 500 and 700 meters from Falls, give or take. And as you can see, the solid ice has been replaced by rock and some mucky slop. If you look to our north, you can see that's all Lake Ontario. Had a clear shot of Toronto and the CN Tower not that long ago. More muck ahead.
Lots of muck.
Lots of muck. And we're seemingly to be picking up more muck with our cleats. And apparently I picked up a chunk of wood and reduced my traction by a factor of about 50%, give or take. I was wondering why I was walking with a limp. So I'm trying to avoid some of the more mucky parts of the trail. Ow, there's a rolling of the ankle. That's always good. Alright guys, so it's time for a battery change, and we'll let you know next time we have something to report here. Okay, so quick little update. Not too far from where we left off, and I had to change batteries. But this is Quarry Springs Falls. So we'll be taking a little bit of a bridge across the creek here, as you can see Rob about to do. And we're gonna scope out the other side so we can see how, you know, maybe we can come down here and at least get to the side a little bit more. Whether we can get further down or not is another question, but we'll take a look. And this spot actually looks familiar. I seem to remember staying right here when I first came through in 2019 to get some more water. Very, very possible. So just got into a really pretty section of the trail. We crossed over a road that would lead right into Vineland, and we have about a kilometer to go to Moyer Road, and we're just kind of debating where we're going to end up for today. I think the spill I had near Balls Falls was a little tough on my left hip, and the cleats are as great as they are for traction, they do tire out the feet a little bit more and the legs. So, and we haven't seen anybody on the trail since Balls Falls. Alright folks, so just to give you an idea, just beyond that trail marker, you might be able to see a bit of a road sign. That's Moyer Road. And if you haven't, or if you're not able to hear it over the mic of the camera here, there's a little bit of a waterfall right under the sun there. And got a nice little bridge coming up. Rob checking out the view. That's nice. Lots of debris over the years. Very, very nice. And we're just over 4 kilometers away from Cave Springs. Next destination.